Good morning, Marv. Hello and welcome. Welcome. What's up, guys, and welcome to today's live stream. My name is Trey. This is Topic Tech, where the topic is tech. Glad to have you guys. Hopefully you're having a fantastic week so far. I know I am. Yesterday after the stream, I went to go see a movie called Free Guy. It was actually really good. If you haven't seen it yet, it's based on a movie, or it's a movie based on a game, a video game, a character inside the game. Things start to change, and yeah, I don't want to give away any spoilers. It's definitely, if you're a gamer, if you're into gaming and stuff like that, it's definitely one of those you got to check out. They did a really good job with it, and good actors. Ryan Reynolds is in it, and I would definitely say it's not one of his worst films. It's up there, so yeah, it was really good. Definitely enjoyed it. Ty Malone over on YouTube. I love the setup. Been a while. All is well. Not sure if you remember me, but it's Corn. Hello. I don't remember you. It's been too long, but welcome back. Glad to see you, man. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know if you watch me on YouTube or from Mixer or on Twitch, or now we're live here on YouTube again, and also we're live on Amazon.com/live. You'll find us there as well. It's the easiest way to find us, but yeah, it's pretty cool. But glad to have you back. Welcome back, man. It's one reason why I started going live again on YouTube. We kind of left on a hiatus. Not really hiatus, just kind of been doing other things, but now we're back live on YouTube, so it's glad to see you come by, man. Welcome. What I do normally every day morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's a little late today. It's 10:20, so it's a little late, but we talk about a couple cool products. We have a carousel over on Amazon.com/live that we talk about a few products in the carousel, as well as some things that I just want to talk about, things that I plan on getting for my setup here live on the YouTubes and Amazon, such as camera gear, equipment, stream decks, keyboards, mice, pretty much anything tech that I really like talking about. Today's topic, though, is all about smart home and smart office gear that you can get for yourself if you're looking for some new gear. And it's all available on Amazon. I'll leave links in chat if you guys want them on YouTube, but if you're watching on Amazon, you know where to get them. They're right down below. There's a full carousel, 40 different items. Now, we're not going to talk about all 40 items, but we will hit on a good portion of them and deep dive into talking about each one and answer any questions if you guys have questions about them. We play Ark and Atlas. Oh, yes. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, the full name is a lot more recognizable. I do remember you now. Hey, what's up, man? It's good to see you. Yeah, that was a long time ago. That was 2 years ago. Almost 3. I want to say 2019. Yeah, almost 3 years ago. Wow. It's good to see you, man. Thanks so much for still hanging out and coming and checking out. It's good to see you're doing good. Or all, you say that all is well. I'm doing very well. Very happy. I haven't played Atlas in forever. I think they just did an update, actually. Let me look at some, where is my thing? Here it is. The last update they posted was a big teaser that they're doing. I love the game. I want them to succeed and do well. I'm excited it finally came out for Xbox. I think the last time we talked, I think we were in skeptics that it would come out for Xbox, but it came out silky smooth, in my opinion, for Xbox. And then it went downhill from there. Yeah, it went downhill from there. So I think they have some new devs now, but I think the devs are like on vacation or something because they haven't done anything to the game in a long time. I'm looking at the teaser. Now you can ride spiders. There's some more decorations coming out. And yeah, I don't know what else this is. Or like, I guess a trap door, trap walls or something. I don't know. Seems okay. Seems cool. But love the game, but still it needs something. Hi, hey David, what's up, man? Hello, welcome over on the Amazon side. We got 2 different channels going on live, but I can still see both chats pretty clearly. So, but good morning. Again, yeah, today is smart home, making it easy to make your home smarter. I have a couple cool tips, tricks, gadgets in the carousel. Also take a look at them on the page as well too. First on the list, and this is something that I invested in earlier this year and absolutely love it. I actually need to use it more, actually. Sometimes I actually forget to be completely honest. I forget that I even have it. But I use it all the time. Like I was like, oh man, yeah, I forgot I have a standing desk. So here is a daily deal or deal of the day here on Amazon that allows you to save you $50. But this is a $200 or a sub $200 standing desk, and it's electric. It's motorized electric sit stand desk. So as you're sitting, you're comfortable. You know, get into your groove. Let's say you're working from home 7-8 hours a day. Sitting in your chair for that long, I can tell you by personal experience, it can be a little bit tolling on your body. You're used to sitting down, you're not used to standing up, you're not used to walking around. This gives you that flexibility. Excuse me. This gives you the flexibility to take your desk and turn it into a standing desk whenever you want to, and then also from standing to sitting whenever by a press of the button. You don't have to wind it up. They do have those that you have to manually crank. Those are not so easy to do up and down, but this, you just literally press the button and it goes up. You press another button, it comes down. So it gives you the flexibility to stand or sit. I know I personally like when I'm talking like this to be standing. I just never do it for these live streams. I'm not sure why. I know, because I get fatigued really fast, especially when I'm talking a lot, and I'm just not used to it. I guess I just gotta force myself to get used to it. But normally at night when I'm playing, chess or just gaming or watching YouTube videos, I normally have the desk up. It's easier to kind of move around, and I'll do it that way. So, yeah, this is one great way to invest into your health and something for the office at home or even at work. If you wanted to switch your desk out to this, maybe you can talk to your boss and say, hey, I would be a lot healthier and more productive if I had a standing and sitting desk. And you can show them this. It's on sale today, and today only. And when I say deal of the day, you only have 15 hours and 29 minutes to take advantage of this sale. So after that time frame, it goes back up $50, and then you'd have to pay full price. And for a standing sitting desk under $200, it's actually a really good price. This has a bunch of ratings as well too. So there's a bunch of people who bought this and verified the value of it out of it, making it 4.7 out of 5. So that's something really to shine behind as well too. And they have different colors for the top. You got here's maple. There's deep black. So you got black on black. You got white on white. You got silver on mahogany. You also have just white with silver base, and then just black on black. Yeah. I personally would probably go with the mahogany. I really like that wood, that cherry wood color. So yeah. And this is also a 48 by 24. So this isn't a gigantic desk. So this is going to be really accommodating to 1 to 2 monitors, 2 monitors easily. 3 might be a stretch. So if you are looking at 3 monitors, 24, 27 inches, this size might not be big enough for you. And then they also have the 48 by 30, which is not on sale. But if you wanted a deeper desk, so if you wanted more like belly to wall surface area, that's where you'd want the 30, that number 30 to be. But it's still going to be just as wide, being 48 inches wide. So, but the 48 by 24, this is great for us. Like if you have your desk in your bedroom, so you're not taking up too much space. But it's still giving you the flexibility of going up and down. Now, one thing to remember when you are in a standing desk or building a standing desk, you also have to keep into mind where you're going to put the PC, because if the PC is going to be on the floor still, then you will have to worry about cable management. And by that, I mean getting longer cables that can reach the monitor specifically, from the monitor to the desk, the computer PC. Now, if you're using a laptop, less issues, less problems, because all you really need is power. You're going to run power to the desk itself anyways, and then you can put a power strip underneath the desk as well. So that's something that's pretty convenient. You can just attach. That's what I did, is I attached a little basket underneath my desk, my standing desk, and I have a surge protector in that basket, and then all of my monitors are plugged into there. Everything that needs power on my desk is being plugged into that surge protector in the basket underneath my desk, and I don't have to run. I do still have a bunch of other wires. I really need to figure out a simpler way to run this, because it has too much stuff. But hey, it works. I can still go up and down pretty fine. And but yeah, I need a better solution at some point. We'll see. There's a couple videos. We'll take a look at these. But this is, again, something that I definitely recommend if you are looking for a way to improve your health while you're working from home or even just gaming. Gaming and sitting for 8 to 10 hours at a time can be a big toll on your lower back, especially if you don't have a good chair. I have a fantastic chair. Love it. I love sitting in it. It's been, great for me. However, I do like standing and getting my balance and standing and walking around even more. So getting those legs to stretch out and then being able to stand for a longer period of time. So that's something that you can do. But yeah, let's check out some of these videos. I think they're, I didn't watch these actually. This is one of the deals of the day. So this is only a deal that you'll get today. After the day, the price will go back to a regular price. So yeah, let's watch this. Flexi Spot. Just using a laptop, so very convenient. You just put your laptop on there and then you're good to go. Press the button, it goes up. Even your pet can stay on there. I'd be kind of scared that my pet would jump off. But you can go from sitting to standing and then from standing to sitting just by pressing the button. Pretty convenient. You do have to press and hold it looks like. But that convenience of not having to be tied to a chair, you can actually stand up whenever you feel like it. So. Flexi Spot. So yeah, definitely. Oh, there's another video. Let's check it out. The electric standing. Oh, this is the installation guide. So this is very like if you are fearful of like building this desk, I built mine. I have a different standing desk, so I'll show you guys mine after this. But it's very similar to this. It's just a couple of, this comes in 2 parts, just like my desk, the actual desktop part. So that's pretty cool. Good to know that mine's not the only one. You have the motor. You have a bracket so you can hang your headphones whenever you're done wearing your headphones. It looks like it has the arms that attach the desk together, and then the legs. The legs come in 2 parts. It's the leg itself, and then the foot, I guess you would say. As one part, and then you have a couple of screws that'll bolt everything together, but not very complicated at all. You can do this while you're watching a movie, flip it upside down, build everything, and then flip it up whenever you're done. But yeah, this is not something super complicated. Look at this, boom, 4 screws on each leg, comes with all the tools you need. There's the motor that goes to the other side of the other leg. You just tighten it in place, make sure it doesn't fall out, of course. Add the balance beam. So this will not balance beam, but this is like the stabilizer. Yeah, the stabilizer beam. So that way, when your desk is in a higher position, it has more stability because both legs are connected to the ground. Physics and all that stuff to make it, a lot more stable. So that's something great. And then you have those that'll attach to the wood. Those come together in 2 pieces. You flip this upside down. You'll attach it to the main board itself, and you're done, kind of. So, oh, and there's the headphone holders too. Actually, I think that might be a cable management holder, so you can run cables around there. That is for the motor, I think. Yeah. You also have these holes here. This is really nice. You have these holes here to run the cables. If you do have cables coming from the top of your desk, like say for a lamp or for your laptop, if you want to run the charger through it, you don't have to run. You can get less messy by just running the cables through that. That's how all my cables are coming out. Well, not all of them actually. Now that I'm looking at it, oh boy, I need to redo my desk. I have too much stuff on my desk. Feels bad, man. It needs a little bit over. And you're done. You press the button, you have to hold it, and then it goes up. And then you hold it and it goes down. Now, there are some that are out there. This one's a great one. This one's a great price as well, too. I'm pretty happy they have this available. I do want to show you mine, the one that I'm currently using, which you can find it at amazon.com/shop/Topic Tech. I know it's a long URL. One day, you'll just be able to search my name, Topic Tech, and it'll take you straight to that page. One day. You can go to Google and Google my name. That'll work. But let me show you the desk that I'm currently using. It's under my Topic Tech stream setup. And then right here. Here's the desk that I'm currently using. So it's about $70 more expensive. It is a little bigger. I wonder what the 48-inch model is on, if it's on sale or not. $229, very similar in price. Actually, I would say this is worth it. If the 48-inch model is okay, if you're okay with that, for $30 more, the benefits that you get out of this one, I'll link this for you guys in chat, here and on YouTube. But don't worry, I got you. Oh, just sorry, wrong place. There you go, YouTube. So this is the exact same desk that I have, except I have the 55-inch model. Actually, I think I have the 60. Yeah, I have the 65-inch model that I got about a year. Earlier this year, like March or April this year. So, but comparing it to this model that we just looked at here, the main differences between the two, you are paying a little bit more. This one's on sale. This is a great price right now. This will do literally the exact same things. 48 inches by 24 inches. That's 48 wide by 24 deep. And then I'm not actually sure how tall it gets. I don't know if there's a height here that it shows. Because I think that might make a big difference. But either way, same size so $229 for this one. This is the one that I'm currently using. Not sponsored or anything. It's just this is the exact desk that I'm using, except mine's bigger. The thing I like about this the most is it does give you a programmable button. So you get 3 programmable buttons. So you can set 1, 2, and 3. I have 1 is my standing position, 2 is my sitting position, and 3 is my low down position if I wanted to like draw or anything like that, which I don't draw anymore. But it goes really low. So I can press 1, 2, or 3, and then it goes to that position. And I don't have to worry about it. I just press it, and then it does this thing. Versus the Flexi Spot, which is great price. It looks like you do have to hold the button for it to go up and then hold the button to go down. Not a big deal. Again, really kind of up to you and then what you want to do. For the $30, I'd say that $30 is definitely worth the memory button for your standing desk. So, and these have similar colors available. So there's bamboo. I wish I would have got bamboo. I would have loved bamboo. I didn't think about bamboo. But they have bamboo. They have black on black. They have the espresso, which is what I'm using. And then they have the rustic. Oh, no, I'm using the rustic brown. Yeah, I'm using rustic brown. I think that's all that was available at the time, and that's why I didn't get bamboo. So, oh, and they have white on white too. So if you wanted to go with the all white theme. But again, whenever you have a standing desk, you do have to kind of plan the wire management because it can be kind of difficult or more complicated than just throwing your stuff up there and just hanging the wires off the back. You do have to kind of get really familiar because the last thing you want to do is have it go up and then snag your monitor off of your desk as it's pulling backwards because you ran out of HDMI cable or the power cord is connected to the wall, but the desk is further away from the wall. Yeah, I can see that happening. So be careful, but easy fix. You can get a lot of your cables here on Amazon. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, really cool product to see that they have a standing desk on sale and available for a daily deal today. Would definitely invest in it. Something that I found, like I said, super comfortable to have, to be able to stand whenever I want to stand, sit whenever I want to sit, and it's a lot healthier. So I can even run on a treadmill. I can move my treadmill. I technically could remove my treadmill over here and run. I don't think we'll ever do a running stream because it'd be really tough to run and talk. But I can move my treadmill over here, park it right here, and have it up. Yeah, it's not a good idea, actually. The more I think about it, not a good idea at all. All right, next on the list on the carousel. So if you guys are following along down below or on the side, we have a carousel of products that we're going to talk about today. The next one on the list, it's not really smart home related, but it is kind of home body related. So while you're at home, you do have your wallet. I guess I'm reaching very, very far to kind of make this meet into the category. But this is also another daily deal, or at least a deal that's going on today. That is the Tile Slim Wallet tracker. So if you ever lost your wallet, not necessarily lost it like in public or out and about, like that would be terrible. That's something you gotta kind of have a fear for as well too. But if you ever just don't know where your wallet is in your home, you're rushing to get out of the house for work or going to catch a movie, or you just don't know where It is. This can help you find it a lot faster. So you slip this into your wallet just like a credit card. It's thin. It's designed to just kind of fit in there. It has a battery that's in there that's replaceable, but it's a 3-year battery, built-in battery. It's waterproof, and it's designed to just let you know where your device is. All you got to do is have a smart device like a smartphone or a computer, and then you can ping it. It'll play a sound, or it'll give you the last known location based on the area that it was left in, or last area known for it. But you can find it far away when outside on Bluetooth range. Use the Tile app, and it'll view the Tile's most recent location or enlist a secure and anonymous help on the Tile network. So what it does is it'll ping like a distress signal that it's lost once it's detached from your person. Let's say you're at the park and you're having fun with your kids. You're playing football, you tumble around, your wallet gets pushed out of your pocket, but you guys are just having fun tossing the ball. You get to packing up and you go sit in your car and you realize you don't have your wallet. Well, the Tile doesn't have like a GPS built into it. Like there's no continuous GPS, attached to it. What it does is it'll be connected to your smartphone or your device that's last known location of when it was with you last with your smartphone. So if you left it in the park in the middle of the grass and you're in the car and it's like 200 meters away, or maybe even you drove all the way halfway home, you'll see that the last time you had it near your smartphone, that's where the location was before. Okay, so it's a wallet. Somebody picks it up. You're halfway to home and they move it. What it also has is it pairs up with other the Tile network, so other devices that have permission to update its location through the Tile network. And I'm not sure if it's actually just Tile itself, or maybe it's another application it paired with, like maybe Amazon or Samsung. I'm seeing some Samsung stuff on here, but what it'll do is it'll update anonymously. So on other devices that have maybe Tile or certain applications that allow it to update, I see it also works with the Alexa. So if you're using the Alexa device, you can also use it for that. So it might pair up with the Alexa ecosystem, and it'll update its new known location. So that way you'll see if it's moved to the security office at Lost and Found at the park, or if it's at Joe Smith's house on 123 Main Street. You can kind of get an idea where its last known location is. So that way you can retrieve your wallet. So mostly this is going to be used in your home where maybe you accidentally left it in your pair of pants that's inside the washing machine. This will give you that peace of mind or that comfort of being able to find your wallet on the go. So this is something to invest in, even for yourself, or maybe a gift for another person that maybe loses their stuff all the time. You can put this almost anywhere too. So it doesn't have to be just a wallet. You can use it for your passport. You can use it on the back of your iPad, inside the iPad case, notebook. But your wallet also is a fair idea or fair example to use this for. So it's really cool, very convenient. 200-mile range, or 200 feet, not mile, 200 feet range. 3-year battery life, so you don't have to worry about the battery dying in a couple years. You just put it in, and then you're secure. So, and then you can also use Alexa to say, "Where's my wallet? Find my wallet. I gotta go." And then she'll yell at you and then tell you it's over there. Tile does make a bunch of different products, and now you're probably asking, what's the difference between Tile and Apple AirTags? Well, Tile was first, and then Apple just came out with theirs earlier this year. And Apple AirTags only have the tags, not the slim wallet version yet. I can definitely see that's coming in the future. I know they just wanted to, get into the space. I think they're great. I think they're fantastic. I have one right here. I've been using the Apple AirTags for a while now. I have one in my car. I have one on my umbrella. I have one on my keys. And then I have this one that's just kind of dangling around. But it's very easy and convenient to find them. And that's kind of where it kind of started. For the longest I've known Tile, they've been making these trackers. They have a wallet tracker. They also have a couple of the pocket trackers, luggage trackers. So you can put this on your luggage. That's something that's huge. is being able to keep track and know where your luggage is, especially if you're flying domestically. You can see the last known location, like I was telling you about earlier, where it can kind of connect to anonymous devices that gives it permission to update its newest location. This will do the same thing. So again, 1 year battery life or replacement battery life in those, but that's the Pro, and it gives you 400 feet of range, loudish ring, so you can get a ring, so it'll play a tune. So let's say you lost it and you need to find it, it'll play a tune to let you know where it's at. So, and then you have these stickers as well too. The stickers will be 200 miles would be crazy. It would be, hey, what's up, Felix? 200 miles would be crazy. One day, I mean, hey, we're not far from it, so one day. And then we have these stickers that you can stick on things as well too. So you can imagine putting this sticker on the bottom of your kid's shoe, or maybe not the bottom, but you can put this sticker on the back of your remote. Ever lose the remote? Need to figure out where it is. It always happens to be in the kitchen or in the refrigerator. Ever find the remote in the refrigerator? I can't say that I have more than once, but the sticker is also really cool that you can add that to it as well too. So pretty cool ecosystem. They've been building them for years, and yeah, definitely think these are pretty cool. And they're on sale today. This particular card one is on sale if you guys are interested in picking it up. $23.99, 6 days, saves you $6. And I still feel like it's part of a good smart home. So I think that's still fits the category for today. So speaking of wireless devices, next on the category list, and we've talked about this before, but I really like this product, and I think more people should get into it. Maybe not this particular one, but just getting more education around whole home networking, because we've been in the market of using Wi-Fi routers. You just plug it up to your modem, give it a name, give it a crazy password for some reason, and then expecting it to be the best. So that's one thing. Is this is the TP-Link Deco Wi-Fi 6 mesh Wi-Fi system. So what this does is it gives you 3 hubs that you can connect up to your whole home network. So you take your modem. It's like you have Spectrum or Comcast or AT&T or I'm not sure what the other brands that are out there that are internet sources. What kind of internet do you guys have? I have Spectrum. And I guess I'm happy with them. I haven't had any issues other than the price. I feel like I'm paying way too much. I wish I could call and cancel them and go to a different internet provider, but I live out here in the middle of nowhere and there's no other competitors in the area. I feel like that needs to change. Like, you have AT&T Fiber. Man, I used to have AT&T Fiber and loved it. It was $60 a month for a terabyte up and down. And we didn't get TV. Did that come with TV? I don't think it came with TV. But it was so inexpensive and fast and reliable. And it was fiber. So, no issues at all. So, but I wish. It comes with HBO Max now for a year. Nice. I just paid for HBO Max. And I love it. I mean, I do love Prime Video as well. Prime Video has a ton of movies that are available. Let's redeem ourselves. Like such as, I have to log in. Hold on. Prime Video. I do love me some HBO Max though. I actually didn't like when HBO Max first came out. I feel like it didn't have anything in it. Same with Prime Video. I mean, Prime Video has a couple good movies. Without Remorse is good. I haven't seen Parallel. The Tomorrow War, if you haven't seen that, that's really good. That's a newer movie that just came out. The Minority Report was, The Minority Report. Honest Thief, I haven't seen that yet. It's actually kind of new. 2020. But yeah, HBO Max, I've been watching, I just watched, what's that movie that just came out on there? Let me just look it up. Something just came out. Oh, Suicide Squad. That was actually not bad. I'm happy I was able to watch it from the comfort of my home versus watching it at the movie theaters. I feel like that. Oh, I typed it wrong. And they have a bunch of anime. I'm a big anime fan, as you can tell. So I plan on jumping in their anime section for a little bit. I'm not sure I'm going to keep it, though. I do really want to rewatch Game of Thrones. I haven't watched Game of Thrones in a while, so that is on the list of things to watch. Oh wow, they have Jujutsu Kaisen. They have all of the Hayao Miyazaki films, which is huge to me. I was watching Spirited Away the other day. Hadn't seen that movie in probably 10 years. I feel old saying that. But yeah, I haven't seen Shazam. That looks pretty good. Suicide Squad, we watched that. Justice League, I haven't seen that. The Boondocks is on HBO Max. There's a couple. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, HBO Max, guys. Are these range extenders? Pamela, hey, welcome. No, so these are not range extenders. You would replace your Wi-Fi router out completely with this, and it does extend your range, but the difference between a range extender and these are going to be connected more directly versus what a range extender does is it takes a Wi-Fi signal and boosts it. Maybe not just your Wi-Fi signal. It could boost your neighbor's Wi-Fi signal. It could boost your cell phone's Wi-Fi signal. It can boost a lot of other Wi-Fi signals. So this dedicatedly boosts itself to be a much further range. So you get 5,800 square feet. And you're probably thinking that's probably bigger than my house. I mean, I don't have a 5,800 square foot house. I've actually never like walked into a 5,800 square foot house, but I could imagine. But no, it's really more designed for like your front yard, your backyard, going through walls. Those types of things are going to be what's going to diminish that level of power device, like the connectivity. So 5,800 is like if you were in an open playing field and there's no interference, then yeah, you're gonna get 5,800. But beyond that, you'll still be able to cover 2,000 square feet, 2,500 square feet without any problems at all. So this is good. The other big thing is, so there's 3 devices. You'll place one next to your modem. So you have Spectrum like I do. You'll connect this to your modem, and then the other 2, you'll use the TP Link app, and it'll tell you what's the best locations based on your housing, like the distance between from where the main hub is to the next location. So you'll have the app out. You'll go to the kitchen. You open up the app. You'll test the speeds there. And if it says, okay, cool, this is a great place, you can plug it up to the wall, and then it'll pair up to the main unit, and then you're good to go. You go to the next location, do the same thing for the last one, but you'll probably want them on different levels if you have multiple levels in your house. And then distances, like so one on the far end, one in the middle, one on the opposite end. That way your entire home is going to be enclosed in a much bigger bubble. It's going to be stronger for you in the long run. So here's like a kind of an example between them. So what does it do with the Alexa voice? Oh, you have Uverse. Nice. Uverse is so great. My parents have Uverse, and their internet's faster than mine. They don't even need it. I mean, not that I need it, but I do need it. But I go to their house and I get on their Wi-Fi and it's like, man, it's so fast. So with the Alexa, there's a couple of things you can do. You can ask it, what is my data speeds? I think it's different per router. Let me see if it gives me a list of commands. I know mine, I can check the router speeds. I can reset the router, and I can turn off the I can do parental controls from it. So I can say turn off said device if I wanted to turn off my kid's device. I don't have any kids, but I can say turn off the kid's Wi-Fi or something. So you can set up, you can have like guest networks as well as your home networks. You can control it by voice. It doesn't give me a list of things that will do with this particular one, but we're gonna watch a video and it'll probably give us some examples in there. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, let's watch this video real quick. Let's see what it says. If it says anything. Broader coverage, larger capacity, and faster speeds. Deco X20. So yeah, multiple levels, different parts of the house. That way you can stay connected and have a much stronger network. Real-time network protection. QoS is quality of service. So if like one person's playing video games and they need really good trunk connection, but other person's like, surfing the web. So you have different guest Wi-Fi paths, like guest Wi-Fis, because that's kind of a big deal now, right? So whenever you have friends that come over, and because you can do so much with smart home devices, having your friends join your main network might not always be a good idea, because then they have not only access to your computers, your files, maybe if you have a hard drive on the network, they'll have access to that as well too. This gives you access, or most routers will give you a guest network. This gives you a guest network for 2 different bandwidths, but you can have a guest network. So that way they don't have access to all your stuff. Like being able to like throw up a video on your smart TV, because they're connected to your network, they can just throw up any YouTube video or whatever on their TV, maybe on purpose or even maybe by accident. So, yeah, that's one thing to consider. Just let them be on the guest network, and then everything's all hunky dory. Unless you want them on your main network. But beyond that, that's really the only difference. Here's another video.
Ransomware attacks that locked victims out of their files rose 172%. A single attack can now be large enough to reach 1 million homes before it's stopped. Only protecting your PCs and laptops may not be enough to keep your network safe. In a recent attack, 30 million smart home devices were targeted because they lacked security. TP-Link Home Care protects every device connected to your home network from more than 1 billion.
This is important. This is pretty good.
And Home Care updates automatically as new threats are discovered. Don't leave the safety of your data, devices, and family up to chance. Get Home Care and get protected.
Home Care is something different, and that's also nice to have. Most routers now have some type of firewall or something to protect. This one has Home Care, so it's pretty cool. I want to see if this is going to show us. This is showing us the install process. Like I was saying, you connect it to the app, connect it to your Wi-Fi, tells you if it's good. You add another one. Just plug it up. Okay, it's not showing it. But yeah. But yeah, the main thing with this is giving yourself your whole home. So if you have multiple floors, like right now, if you wanted to go outside in the backyard or the front yard, use your Wi-Fi, then you have to consider the devices that are connected and how it goes outside. That plug looks huge. Let me see if I can see a picture. Was it in the video? I missed it. Oh, it is pretty big. At least it sits sideways. So, but yeah, that's a hunker. I think, is this the one? Let me make sure. Let me see if this one might be the one that is using power line. No, so there's a different one that uses a power line adapter. This one does not. So I wonder, why is it so big? I don't know. I guess it does make the units smaller. So these are pretty small compared to a lot of the other ones I've seen that are out there. The other big thing is most routers nowadays, and here's another good point about having a whole home network. So as we add more and more smartphone or smart home devices to our house, lights, locks, smart sensors for like your security, smart vacuums, smart dishwashers, TVs, smart TVs. And then a lot of times on the smart TVs, we have things connected to it, like a PlayStation or a Fire TV or an Apple TV. Even though the TV is smart, we might prefer to use like Apple TV versus the built-in systems that's built into the TV, but they're both connected. So that's another device that you have on your network. your PCs, your smartphones, all these things, cameras start to add up real fast. I know for me personally, I'm a tech enthusiast. I have about 28 devices that are actively on my network at one time. And most routers and stuff can handle up to 50 devices. So I'm actually kind of almost there. I still need to do a bunch of my lights. I need to add like 2 more smart locks. My garage door is also smart as well too. So the more and more devices that you have, and especially if you have more people in your house, it can start to bog down your network and or reach a limit. Most routers that are built for like one single piece, like one single unit, are built to handle 50 to maybe even 75 devices. But when you start getting to the hundreds, 150 devices, that's where having a whole home network like this TP-Link will be more accessible, because each unit, each device or each box can handle more per device. So roughly around 50 per hub it can handle for those devices. So it just makes it easier for it to communicate all in the same network, in a mesh network, versus your one single router doing all the hard work. So yeah, this is one of the newest Wi-Fi 6 ones. And what Wi-Fi 6 is, and this is something that kind of makes or breaks a big deal. You do have to have Wi-Fi 6 enabled devices to really take advantage of Wi-Fi 6. What Wi-Fi 6 is a faster and longer range of speeds for your devices. So this sends out Wi-Fi 6. It sends out all the other Wi-Fis as well too. So those will get the most benefit and range out of this. But if you don't have Wi-Fi 6 or any Wi-Fi 6 devices, which if you don't know if you have them, you probably don't, then the other one I actually recommend is this one here. And it's actually on sale as well too. And this is probably my more favorite one to recommend. Here, I'll put a link in chat, and I'll explain why. So, oops, I didn't grab the link. This one also by TP-Link is a mesh network. Gives you up to 6,000 square feet still, as you can see, as the previous one. It's not Wi-Fi 6, but again, if you don't have any Wi-Fi 6 devices, which if I had to name some off the top of my head, the iPhone and iPads are Wi-Fi 6. Like the PlayStation 5, PlayStation, or the Xbox Series X have Wi-Fi 6. Newer laptops that have like the new Intel i7 11th gen. Like if you just bought the laptop this year or even late last year, those will most likely have Wi-Fi 6. And then some newer smart TVs will have Wi-Fi 6. The new Apple TV will have Wi-Fi 6. So there's not a whole lot of devices that have Wi-Fi 6. So if that's not incredibly important to you, then this is still going to be a great, alternative, and it's still even a really good price as well too. So it's $169 right now. The difference in this one uses something called Powerline. What Powerline is it connects your home network through your electricity. I know it sounds weird, but it actually works really well. What it does is it sends so you connect your hub, your internet, through one hub, and then you connect it to the wall through power. And what it does is it sends the internet signal at the same strength, whatever, I think it's up to 300 megabits per second. Let me see what the speeds are for this one. It is not going to tell me, I'm sure. Of course not. Your network speeds depending on the Ethernet and Wi-Fi. Oh, up to 940 megabits. Oh, wait, no, they're talking about their plan. Never mind. Okay. And of course, it doesn't say. So I'm going to assume the base, which most of them are. Yeah, I'm not going to assume. Okay, here it is. 1,000 megabits per second. And up to 1,200 megabits per second data transfer. Okay, cool. So even better. So 1,000 megabits per second is getting sent through your electricity, through the LAN port, through your electricity to the other hub that's here. So let's say you have this hooked up in your basement, which that's where I am right now in my basement. You hook this up to your modem, and you have, as long as you have 1,000 megabit internet, then It'll send that 1,000 megabit internet from this hub all the way through your electricity upstairs to the second hub. And then also it'll still send the same 1,000 megabits per second to a third hub as well too, through the electricity. So there's still Wi-Fi. Each hub is sending off a separate Wi-Fi signal, same, network. But essentially it's 3 separate signals being sent out and, giving you a much stronger connection. So yeah, pretty cool. So the biggest benefit is, say, for example, here's a great example here. You'll have your main hub in your living room or in your office, wherever your office is, and you'll have that connected. And then your home, inside the house, you just have plywood and, insulation. But you want to get internet into your garage or your back patio or just outside in general, like in a enclosed area. These aren't outdoor rated, of course. You can actually have this run into the garage through electricity, because whenever you go between a brick wall, that's where you're going to drop speeds, connectivity, reliability in most cases, when you have Wi-Fi in the house and then you go outside of that house. So that's just where it kind of gets weaker from bricks. So you can actually have this in the garage. So this is in the garage, and then you'll have Wi-Fi in the garage. And if you're, working in the garage, working out, or working on the car or something, and you're watching Netflix or YouTube on a TV or on your smartphone, you'll get a much stronger signal there. Also to connect you're still going to get a good enough signal from inside the house. It's going to be stronger and faster and more reliable having it run this way. But not only that, instead of it being all Wi-Fi, so if you have Wi-Fi devices, this gives you a direct connection through power line. Like it's showing the example here, AV 1000 gigabit power line. So it's sending it through your electricity to each device, even through walls, to make sure each hub is getting that full 1,000 megabits per second. 1,000 megabits per second. So, even through thick walls. So super helpful, super useful, and definitely worth the upgrade. This one's only $169. So the one that we have in the carousel, that one's like the Wi-Fi 6 version. So for newest, latest, and greatest technology that's out there, this gives you the better version of it, except in Wi-Fi and not in Wi-Fi 6. So kind of a differentiator there. But yeah, either one. If you look at your router right now and you only have one router in your house, and you have a pretty big house or a big area that you want to cover in Wi-Fi, even in apartments. So even if you're in an apartment and you want better Wi-Fi, having a whole home mesh network, the benefits that you would get, because most apartments are less than 1,200 square feet. There's some that are bigger than that. The biggest benefit is you're going to be able to connect more devices if you needed to at a more steady pace, and then throughout the entire area, because you also have to worry about other Wi-Fi networks in the area that causes interference, it slows down. This will make yours stronger, having a stronger mesh network than everybody else's. You don't want to give everybody else Wi-Fi, but it'll boost yours out of all of them. So cool. Moving on, more smart home devices. This one's not really a smart home device, but you, of course, use this in your home. You can actually grow your own plants. I know my mom loves doing this stuff. It's growing tomatoes. What else does she really grow? She does grow watermelons, but I don't think this can grow watermelons. But you can grow cherry tomatoes, and there's a couple other vegetables that you can. Kale, I know you can grow kale on this. But some light vegetables you can put into here. What this is it's an indoor self-growing light system. Germination kit, that's what it is. Germination kit. So essentially you don't have to use any soil. You get these pods and you put them into this container filled with water. You'll put, growing food into the water as it grows, and then your plants grow. It's pretty cool. And then it has a light up here that you'll adjust its height. You can also adjust how much light is given to it. You can do different modes. So illumination, time 14 hours a day, 12 hours a day, or 16 hours a day. You can do different types of, depending on the plant. So you use an app, and based on the plant that you're using, you can, change the type of temperature or the type of light that you need for it. This also has a discount code of 25% off today. So it's regular 54. It's regular $69.99. It's on sale for $54.17. You can save an additional 25% off of that, which, holy cow, that's, what does that bring that down to? 54.17 times 25%. So it brings it down to $40. $40.62. Not bad at all. This is a great gift as well, too. Something that you can, give to your kids or to your wife or your mom. I know my mother would love something like this simply because it gives you peace of mind that you can grow your own plants indoors. So you don't have to worry about bugs or things outdoors tampering or messing with or polluting, eating your fruits or your vegetables. Right out of this, you get everything that you need from here, and then you can also buy replacement pods once they grow out fully. But really cool hobby if you're looking into something. It's nice and easy to show your kids and play with, or have your kids learn how to grow. And using this, because this could be what we use on Mars. Anybody ready to fly away to Mars? This will be our way of growing crops. Essentially, realistically, that's literally how they'll do it. They'll be in these little pods, forms, and it'll start from there. And then once you grow one, you have seeds, and you can start planting them into the ground, and hopefully it grows from there. I have no idea how the mission to Mars is going so far, but I would imagine this would be one of the things that hits the mothership. Let's go into there. I would think that they would make a space station and then float the space station to Mars. Like the movie Martian, yeah. With, what's his name? I get terrible with names. But yeah, Martian was a good movie. It was like there was a year where just all kinds of space movies came out. I think Interstellar came out. The one movie with Sandra Bullock came out. Martian came out. It was like a whole year, a year and a half with a bunch of spaceship movies, all just back to back. It's kind of weird. Matt Damon, yes, that's it. Growing potatoes the way he did. Yeah, it's a little weird, man. But hey, that's the future. Genuinely, it might not be within our time frame. I hope that it is. I hope that it is something that I'll be able to see I would love to be able to see our first flight to Mars, like sending humans to Mars. I don't know how long does it take to fly to Mars currently. Can we go faster? About 7 months. Holy cow. The trip to Mars would take about 7 months and about 300 million miles. Wow. It's that far? Man, imagine being able to fly to Mars. Could we make it go faster? Could we get there faster? Can we go light speed? Who knows? Do we even have the power to do that? Who knows, man? Who knows? One day we'll figure it out. But yeah. Next, speaking of light speed, not really. Our next product in the carousel. This is another product that I really enjoy recommending, especially if you don't have one already. It's a wired doorbell. I literally just got a message on my phone. Well, not just literally, but just a few minutes ago. I ordered something. I don't know what I ordered. And it was delivered. But they didn't ring the doorbell. They didn't knock on the door because it's early in the morning. They just dropped it on the front door and left. So if I didn't have a Ring doorbell, I'd have no idea that it's out there which I don't use my front door until I stumbled across it someday. So what the Ring doorbells are, and this is a really cool story behind them as well too. The guy who invented the Ring doorbell went to Shark Tank. If you guys aren't familiar with Shark Tank, I could be telling this story wrong. So if I am, I'm sorry for. Yeah. But he went to Shark Tank and he asked for backers or people to invest in his company because it was the first of its kind. There wasn't really any other video doorbells, but nobody wanted it. or they wanted it, but they wanted way too much like stake into the company. And he walked out, and Jeff Bezos, creator of Amazon, bought him for like $1 billion. How much? Let me look it up. How much was Ring bought? And here it is now, $1.8 billion. Wow. It's a great concept, in my opinion. Either way, now you can actually access the front of your door without opening your front door. And it also not only just for answering your front door, but also it gives you peace of mind to know who's at your front door, or what's being delivered, or when it's being delivered, or just anybody coming by. I've never had to talk to another solicitor ever because I have a Ring doorbell. If they knock on my door, even if I'm at home, I can answer my Ring doorbell through the Ring doorbell. I can say, hey, how can I help you? And they can put their spew through the camera. They can't see me. I can see them. But I can say, no, thank you. And I don't ever have to actually open the door. I can just ignore them. I can literally just ignore them. As rude as it is, but also on the front of my door, I have no solicitation. I'm not interested in most times. Sometimes I am. Somebody knocks on my door and they want to cut my yard, please do. Please, absolutely. But until then, I don't want to buy, 6 years worth of a magazine. I don't read magazines. So yeah. But what a Ring doorbell does a lot of things for you. It gives you peace of mind knowing who's at your front door. So it's a camera that's connected continuously. This one specifically doesn't require you to have existing doorbell wired already. And it's very easy to install. You turn the power off for your front door, your doorbell. You pull off your old doorbell. It's normally 2 screws. There's 2 wires that are sticking out of there. You'll attach those 2 wires to this new device. You'll put it up against the wall and connect to your Wi-Fi. And that's really it. It's really that simple to replace your existing doorbell. You do kind of have to have the right setting, like this, because a lot of times, sometimes the doorbells are really small and they're like in a corner or in the crevice. And it's not the ideal placement for a camera. So there are sometimes you might have to get a little handy. And they do have kits that can make this easier for you to install into corners. Let me see if I can find it. Corner kit, yeah. So this will be what you would use to help you angle it better if your doorbell wire is coming out of a corner versus just being flat up against right next to the door. So this can help. There's a couple other ways you can do it as well too, but the big thing with this is you are going to be able to have peace of mind of knowing who's at your front door, even if you're not home. As soon as there's motion in front of your front door, you get a chime, you get a notification to your device letting you know, hey, there's motion in your front door. And you can set the motion detection sensitivity to a certain level. So if you want just your front porch to be detected, you can line it up. It's really easy to do. You line it up with the front porch, and then you're set. And then whenever something comes in the area, it'll give you a notification. Now, I have had many times now where there's a spider, literally a spider spindling down from his spider web thing right in front of the camera, and it will pick that up. And it's kind of cool to look at, but it is sometimes some false positives. And that's at 2 a.m. in the morning. Freaks me out. And I'm like, oh man, I hope it's a spider. And it turns out to 99.9% be a spider. Actually, I've never had a person come up to my front door, knock on wood, at 2 a.m. in the morning. So, but yeah, it gives you peace of mind knowing that there's a camera that's pointing at your front door, main entry point. You can have one in your back door as well too. You would just need to have some way of powering it. But this one is the least expensive model that they just came out with this year, where it gives you all the basic bells and whistles, detection of motion. You can also talk through it. So it's a 2-way speaker, and it gives you a crystal clear. It's a very clear video coming out of it. You can purchase something called Ring to Protect. I did purchase this as well too. It gives you 60 days worth of recordings. So you can actually record through the cloud. So it'll save it to the cloud for up to 60 days. And then of course you can download any, say something happens and you need to save something. You can go and view the cloud up to 60 days, download that particular video file or that footage, and you can you can save it to your phone or whatever. So, we didn't catch the camera alerted him. I mean, like a spider alert, yeah. My friend caught a gator by his door. Oh my gosh. I am afraid of gators. I actually had a nightmare about gators a couple days ago that it just grabbed my arm. It was trying to take my puppy. There he is right there. I don't live near any gators, luckily. But it was trying to get my puppy, and I punched him, and it grabbed my arm and started doing the barrel roll thing. Talk about scary, man. I couldn't imagine. Because when they do that, like your limb is just gonna pop off. Like it's just gonna, like a chicken wing. Anyways, reminds me of Happy Gilmore. I don't know, man. But yeah, that's crazy. So you can have a camera, yeah, and catch a gator. I would freak out if I walked out of my front door and saw a gator in my front yard. I don't know if I can live in Florida now. That would scare me too much. Way too much. But yeah. The worst I've seen is a spider. Big spider too. I should have saved the video. It's gone now, but so yeah, super easy to install. There's no batteries that are required. Now, a couple of things about this particular model. One, it does not work with your door chime. So if you have a doorbell chime, so when somebody rings your doorbell, it plays this music in your house, this particular kit does not work with it, unfortunately. Now, some doorbells it might still work with, but yeah, it's designed to not work with your doorbell. So the way you'll know when somebody rings your doorbell is A, it'll play on your smartphone every time somebody presses the doorbell. B, it'll play on your Echo devices. So even a Fire TV. So if you have this Fire Stick TV, let me see if I can. So if you have one of these, $37 on sale right now. Whenever somebody rings your doorbell, and let's say you're watching TV, I wonder if it shows an example. It does not. I need to take a picture and show an example. But here's kind of an example. Whenever somebody rings your doorbell, let's say you're in the middle of watching a movie, it'll pop up. Oh, you can't see it too well. It'll pop up, let's say here in this corner. It's on the other side. It'll pop on the right corner, but it'll pop up here in the corner, and it'll show you a little window of a video of your front doorbell whenever somebody rings the doorbell. And then you can use your remote and you can click in it, and you can see it on your full screen as well too. So that's another really cool benefit. So it won't chime on your existing home doorbell, but it'll chime on all of your Echo devices, your Fire TV while you're watching TV, your smartphone, your app, on your iPhone or your iPad. So you'll hear it from some device, just not your actual house. So that's one thing. But the other cool thing is you can have custom ringtones. So if you want a custom sound for your doorbell, let's say it's Jingle Bells, I think. And I'm not sure if all the models have the same music. I don't remember how to actually get into it. Is it here? Device settings. Notification settings. Ring notifications. Yeah. So you can have things like every time the doorbell rings, that's the default one. But you can get pretty creative. I thought you could do custom ones, but it doesn't look like you can do any custom ones, unfortunately. But it looks like they have a bunch of oh man, I don't remember what I had mine set to. I think it was this. There's this. So I have mine set to that. It'd be cool if you can do a custom one. I told him you wouldn't see those in Cleveland. Gators, yeah, man. I could not even imagine running into a gator. It's just chilling on my back porch or something. Goodness gracious, man. Yeah, I'd have to get a fully front and backyard fenced in. I don't want to walk into a gator's mouth, have my leg rolled off. But yeah. So the Ring doorbell, this one's very affordable, in my opinion, to not only get notifications of what comes in front of your door, like a gator, but whenever you have a package delivered, say it's Amazon package, and they leave it at your front door, which my puppy wants to go outside. I should let him out. You can know when your package is delivered, where they put it. If it's outside and you have a porch that's not covered, you can know that it's left in the rain or whatever, and you can go pick it up if you can, or you can have a neighbor go ahead and pick it up for you. But it gives you peace of mind knowing whenever something is delivered. Even like pizza or food nowadays, if you order like the DoorDash, they'll just leave it on your front porch, not even knock, not even ring the doorbell, and they just peace out. Maybe it's because I have a Ring doorbell and they know that, hey, he'll know I don't need to ring. But it's peace of mind knowing when something is delivered that it picks up every single time. There's no issues there. So it's pretty cool. And then you can, like I said, get it on your other devices like your Fire TV. It gives you a picture-in-picture view of your front door. You can even ask Alexa to say, show me the front door. Just like this one says, show me your nursery. Show me the nursery. And it'll pull it up for you full screen. So pretty cool, very convenient, and a very good price. Because the original price or the original models that they had a year ago before this model starts at $169. Now, the Video Doorbell Pro does have some upgrades or benefits to it compared to the video doorbell, and here's like the comparison chart here. So 59 versus 169, and what you're paying, you're still getting 1080p on both. You're still getting two-way talk, on demand video, motion detection. Where it separates or where it starts to change is the Pro can use your existing doorbell chime box. So you will need the Pro if you wanted to use your existing home chime box. Also, dual band Wi-Fi. This is really more important if you have multiple devices, especially with your smart home. If you have multiple smart home devices on your network, having a 2.4 and a 5 gigahertz band you can put it on gives you options, but not really required. I put all my devices on 2.4 anyways that are smart home devices, so that works well. And quick replies. Quick replies, Alexa greetings are kind of the same thing. What it is say somebody rings your doorbell and you're not home, you don't answer it. Alexa will ask, hey, would you like to leave a message after the tone? Kind of like a phone call. And what it'll do is it'll instruct the knocker, the person who knocked the door, to leave a message. Say, hey, Bob, I came by. I was running to see if you had any sugar. Let me know when you get back home so I can pick that up. And yeah, see you later. And then they can leave a little video message. So that's something that's cool that the Pro gives you that the wired doorbell does not. I'm not sure why, because it's the same mechanics, but they have to sell the $100 or the $169 model for some reason. And also the Pro has interchangeable faceplates included. So if you wanted to change from silver to black to bronze, I think are the three colors it comes with. It comes with all those. And then the Video Doorbell 2, the main difference with that is it gives you a wider angle camera that's designed to go from top to bottom versus wider from left to right. And then a bird's eye view. I'm not actually sure what that does, but better audio. So if you're talking through the microphone, it gives you a better microphone for them and a better speaker for you for the Video Doorbell 2, which is the $249 model. All those are available. You can click on the featured now item in the carousel, and that'll allow you to pick any of those if you decide you want to pick one of them. So, yeah. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite items to have owned. Since I've had that, I mean, less not telemarketers, but less solicitors coming to the front door. I don't miss a package. I know every single package when it gets delivered. As soon as they step on my front porch, I know when there's spiders at my front door. And just peace of mind knowing that I can leave the house. And I have a camera that's at my front door. I have a camera that's pointed at my driveway, so I can know whenever somebody pulls into my driveway. And then also have a camera pointed at my back door, and I have a camera pointed in my garage. So I have my entire exit, or my entire exterior kind of monitored. So if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, I'll know where they're coming from. Martin, thank you so much for the follow. Martin Rodriguez, welcome. Got some fireworks for you. Thank you for following the stream. Yeah, guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, I do go live every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm here in Tennessee. I talk about tech products all the time. We try to find new tech gear. Today's topics are all about smart home stuff, but like tomorrow we'll be doing gaming stuff, or Friday we'll be talking about, you know, back to school stuff. Just I have different topics every day that I like to cover, like building a PC or buying a PC pre-built, all that stuff. I have a passion for it. I'm not paid by Amazon. I do make money from you guys shopping here on Amazon as an affiliate, as an influencer here. So just a disclaimer, anything that you do buy does support me directly, but it doesn't, you know, cost you guys anything extra. So just happy to be able to help. And, you know, you guys find the best deals, because I'm also looking for the best deals as well too. So next item we have on the list is the Govi Immersion TV LED backlight with camera. I still have yet to set this up. It's sitting right there in front of my TV. I just haven't watched TV or used TV in a while. And they have a really good deal on this right now. So I need to set mine up so that way I can show you guys on my TV exactly what it looks like versus these demos. I can also make a video for this. But what this is essentially is it takes your TV up to 65 inches and it adds a light behind the TV, but not just a light that you turn to a yellow, pink, green, blue, whatever. It actually measures. So there's a camera that you'll attach to the top of your TV. And I've heard that you can put it on the bottom as well too. So I'm going to try both. Not that it matters either way. Once you have it up there, it'll float away out, like out of your peripheral. It doesn't, you know, make a big deal, but we'll see. But what it does, you put a light behind your TV, which I already have a light. You can kind of see it. You can kind of see it back there. I just have a light. It just changes colors. It's the Govi's LED strips. Nothing like super crazy. I just have it cycle through colors. But I'm going to change it out to these to be a lot more immersive. And what it does is the camera is pointed straight at your TV, and it'll measure the lights, so the intensity of the lights that are on the screen in their position, and it illuminates them behind the TV, giving your TV a much more immersive, hence the name, Immersion, immersive experience. So it can take a movie night and expand it even greater. It can take you know, a concert or listening to music and really build the vibe and really, you know, make it stand out. So it's something that's completely different. They have a coupon right now that saves you $10. So this brings it down to $70 even. But it also works with your Google Assistant as well as your Alexa. So you can just talk to it, you know, through those devices and controllers as well too. That's cool. Yeah, it's super cool. I have a video that'll show. Here's some examples of what it does. So here's the camera that sits on the top of your TV. It looks down and at your TV and kind of measures the lights at each point. So that way it can accurately bleed that color, that same color choice, up against the wall. So if you have this mounted against your wall, definitely going to be much more benefit because it's going to be flatter up against the wall. So it'll bleed out more. But it syncs with the image. So it, like here you have purples and blues, and it just puts that up against the wall. No problem, no issues. And it does all the work. So it puts it into video mode. You can also do music where it bounces and tries to keep tune with the music. And Govi has a really strong app that does a really good job at making these really work well. So here is a couple videos. I'll show you guys. This is the install portion. So you clean off the back of your TV, you line up the lights nice and evenly. Stick that to the top of your TV. There's a little box that fits in the back of your TV. And you give it power, and then boom. You gotta calibrate it, set it up. Super easy. You set it up on your Wi-Fi as well too. Adds another Wi-Fi device to your network. Give it a name. So you want to, you know, name it like TV lights or something, and then calibrate it. So you put those little boxes on each corner of your TV, because your TV is a different size, right? So it's 55, 65, 45, and then yeah, gives you a setup. That one sets to music. This one's the video, so now it's gonna mimic those colors off the screen. Look at the greens and blues, that red from the clay, the ocean, the city. It's so crazy to see a city like that. It's like something out of an anime. But those cities, I think that's like, you know, I have no idea where that's at. But crazy. Look how it's bleeding. The colors back there, and you can change it to just be like different colors. But that's even cool. That's even cool. So.
Alexa, turn on TV light.
Okay.
Turn on the lights by the voice.
This is the Govi Immersion TV LED strip lights. A 1080p HD camera can detect your TV screen colors and apply them to your LED lights for a brilliant, colorful glow effect. Whether you're playing video games or watching movies,
that's cool. Also works for video games.
Lights change in sync with the screen colors, fully immersing you in a world of vibrant entertainment.
Yes.
With the Govi Home app, you can choose from multiple preset scene modes, like Snowflake, Crossing, Rainbow, and more. Our dynamic music mode syncs your TV light colors with the sounds emitted from your TV. The Govi Immersion TV strip lights. Enhance your visual experience today.
Enhance your visual experience today. I need to set mine up. I've had them for a while now, and I'm looking forward to having them set up. So it's just I've always had those on there, and I just keep forgetting about it. But for you guys, for the stream, I'll set it up. So next time we're live, I'll have an actual demo of them. But yeah, right now, extra $10 off. So if these are something cool, something you've been looking forward to or looking into, now is the time to grab them. This is a good price. Great price. And if you don't know how coupons work here on Amazon, all you gotta do is click here, be signed in, of course, and then once you hit checkout, it'll just take that $10 right off. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to mail anything in. It just takes the money off. You save money. It's pretty cool. It's easy peasy. Easy peasy. Next on the list, still start talking about some smart home stuff. So making our homes smarter, connecting more devices to our Wi-Fi than ever before. Here is one of my favorite. It is currently one of my favorite. We do have some other cameras we're going to be checking out here soon. But Waze is a brand you probably all know or haven't known. But a very inexpensive indoor-outdoor camera. It's two-way audio, so you can hear and talk through it as well too. Works with your Alexa devices, so you can say, Alexa, show me the pet camera. And then what it'll do is it'll pull up your camera that you named pet camera, which I have mine right here. And this is just sitting right next to me. And there's my pet. There's my Chopper. Chopper, wake up. He's knocked out. So I just have a camera here, but you can put them in different parts of your house. They plug up through USB, simple plug-in. It's literally almost plug and play. You plug it up, you'll connect it to. There's like a little QR code on the bottom of it, and you'll add the device to the app, to the Waze app, and then it'll set it up. It'll sync it up. It'll do its updates and all that stuff, and then you just give it a name. Mine's called Puppy Cam. So I just have it right there. I can see him if he's sitting there. But you can have them in different parts of your house. You can have one in the backyard, one in the front yard, or like pointing at your driveway, and just give them each distinct names that you can easily remember, and then you'll be able to call upon it with your Alexa. And then any Fire TV that you have, or an Echo Dot or Echo Show, you can have it pull up that particular device on the screen. So it's pretty cool. But these are great for a number of reasons. This is the version 3, so they just came out with this year actually. And one of the cool things that they added was color night vision. And I wish I had a good example. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I have any. I wonder if it saves it. I thought I saved some a while back ago, but it might not be there anymore. But the color night vision is fantastic. Here's a pretty I think the video show a much better example. But before, so if you in most night vision cameras that you have outside, what happens is it goes into a grayscale, which I can show you the Waze version 2. The Waze V2 camera was a grayscale camera. Even their outdoor camera currently, let me see if they have pictures of their night vision. Yeah. So when it goes into night vision, it's just this grayscale, which, I mean, you get good detail. You can see faces and stuff like that. But with the version 3, you get color, and it still is very vibrant and easy to see. It's almost as if it's night and day. So they add a better aperture into this, a better lens into these cameras, so that you can see not only color at night, but a much clearer picture at night as well too. So you can, and then color. So like, say for example, a car drives by your house at night. If it's grayscaled, you have no idea, what color that car is, and unless you can kind of tell, but you can either tell or you can't tell. With a color vision, night vision, it'll give you a much more distinct color confirmation of what it is with that. So it's much better for that. But these are indoor and outdoor. It's not gonna have self power, like a way to power itself. So there is a outdoor camera that has batteries that you replace. They last up to 6 months. This one you do have to give power to it somewhere, shape or form. I just run they have a really long USB cable that you can run up to like 50 feet, and then you can just power it that way. But you can just have this outside the front door or outside of a window as well too, or just you can run wires to it in a lot of different ways. That gives you the ability to use it outdoors. But it's outdoor rated because it has seals around the camera so that it doesn't get damaged from rain or temperature or heat or anything. It's IP65 rated, so it can take quite a bit of a beating before any issues as well too. So yeah, Waze has been one of the most affordable cameras individually. So if you need to buy, 4 of these, you can get 4 of these for way less of a price and be able to connect to them as a whole home security system as you would others that are out there that are twice the price, if not more. They do have SD cards built into them. So, not built in, you have an SD card slot so you can add storage to them, and they can continuously record to that storage. You can access that from the app. And let's say you want to download or keep a specific file for it before it writes over itself. You could save that file remotely through the app versus having to take the SD card out and put it into a computer. You just go and access that particular file from your phone and then save it. So it's pretty cool. But it has a speaker, has a 2-way audio speaker. Please leave the package on the steps. So if you have, if you didn't get a Ring doorbell that we talked about earlier, but you got one of these, this is literally the same concept as a Ring doorbell. It stays continuously on. It'll track any motion. It gives you a notification letting you know there's motion active in the set area. And then you can tap into it immediately through your Fire TV or your smartphone through the app. And then you can talk through it as well too. So you can talk through it and they can talk to you, and you can have a conversation through it as well too. So it's pretty cool. Very easy and simple to set up as well too. Plug and play, very small. Here's what they look like. I think I can bring this in the frame. So here it is. Pretty small and compact. So you can hide this away in the corner. It is white, so there's not literally a way to like make it super inconspicuous, but it gives you mounting kits or mounting tools so that if you wanted to mount this against the wall, it gives you everything in the box that you need to do that. But and then it gives you this articulating little arm. So if you wanted to mount it, because you would essentially mount it to the wall with this wall hook here. You just need the screw. It gives you the screw and the anchor in the box, and then you can adjust it however you need to angle it so that it gets a proper visual. And here's the USB-C cable that you would use, or I think it's USB-C. It might be USB micro. But you just use this cable, and you can get an extension cable that's really long that allows you to plug it up to a much longer cable if need be. Which speaking of need be, my puppy needs to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to take him out really fast. I'll let him just go sit outside, and I will be right back. Be right back. I'm coming. All right. He's happy now. I have a doors for him to just come in whenever he's ready, so I'll have to close it whenever he's ready. But cool. So yeah, one of my favorite cameras to recommend. And then they also have the wireless outdoor one. Let me pull it up. So if you do want to go completely wireless, that is an option as well. Here it is, and that is the Waze Cam Outdoor. Now, this doesn't have the color night vision. I'm assuming in the future they'll have an update for that. But it does still give you a really clear night vision of it as well too. So if you wanted to have your outdoor camera outside, kind of like this, kind of like watching the neighborhood, so you can see the road, you can see your neighbors. You can have it angled that way, and you can kind of see, like, trees and details pretty far out. And then lights, of course, brighten up that area for you too. So hi, yo, what's up, dude? We got Outlandish Nerd here in the chat. How was your League of Legends gameplay this morning? Oh, you're still playing. I can see you playing still. 2 hours, 8 minutes. Getting any wins? Well, hello, nerd. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. We're just talking about Waze outdoor cameras. So if you need a camera to, monitor your house, you can put this outside. It's weather resistant, IP65 rated, and it has 2 batteries. It comes with 2 batteries. So each battery is designed to last about 6 months. Just depends on activity and how much activity is coming through that particular area that you have the camera pointed at, because it only picks up motion. So if you have this outdoor pointed at your driveway and you go outside every day, battery's probably gonna go a little less, but it gives you 2 batteries and you can swap them out whenever you want to. But they're designed to last between 3 to 6 months of normal usage. So that's one really cool thing. The night vision gives you up to 25 yards of illumination. So if you have this, say, pointed in your backyard, you can see 25 feet away from the camera pretty clearly, for that, if that's a concern for yourself. And then it'll capture and give you notifications up to 12 seconds clips for every motion. So if something moved in front of the camera and then stopped, it'll record 12 seconds, but then it'll stop after the 12 seconds. Then once it moves again, it'll start recording again for 12 seconds. So if there's continuous motion, it'll keep going until something stops for 12 seconds. So you have the Waze outdoor camera. V3 one is great. Oh, sweet. I bought a small solar panel. HBIC, that's genius. And it hooks up through USB. Is the solar panel wire? I mean, I guess the solar panel is. I guess the solar panel is weatherproof too, right? So, hey, that works. How much was the solar panel? Because my only concern is that it starts to get pricey. I personally would rather just wait until Waze comes out with the next version of their camera. But I have the cameras now, but I would love to have the color night vision. Like 20, that's not bad. Not bad at all. That works. 1-1 today. Nice. Getting back. Not nice. That's not good enough. It's basically 0. You need to do better. I know I missed the days where we were like 8-0 or 7-1. Back in those days, man. Sad. But yeah, Waze has some pretty cool cameras and equipment. They have more than just cameras now too, which was so shocking. I have their home door lock. So if you're interested in having a smart lock, very inexpensive. Oh, here's the whole kit. I don't have the number pad, but the number pad's also pretty convenient. I kind of need the number pad. How much is the number pad? $25. Interesting. I just have the lock. I guess I need to get the number pad. But they have smart locks, so it allows you to unlock and lock your door by your voice or by an app on your phone. They have the thermostat as well too. Very inexpensive thermostat, so you can control and keep your home comfortable, but also save you money by programming it to different temperatures. $70 for that. It's not bad at all. And then, let me link that actually. I actually need to save this in my smart home stuff because I think this is a really good price for a thermostat. Right now is the time of the year where the temperatures are changing a lot more from night to day. So like last night I had to yell at my Alexa to change the temperature because it was really hot last night. Like it was like 80 degrees, but the night before it would be like 70 degrees. So I earn more than I lose. That's not a mentality we should go after. We should go after 0 defeats. Let's stay on top of it. Adam, hello. What sensor? We are taking a look at some of the Waze smart Wi-Fi thermostat sensors. Does Anchor have Wi-Fi sensors? That would be so cool. That'd be interesting. By the way, I asked about the Rocketbook. I do remember. Yeah. Did you pick it up? I bought them 4 different kinds and they are great. Oh, awesome. Hey, that's really cool. I'm very happy that I was able to influence you and getting you a product. Yeah, I have mine here. I was just using it. I just wiped it off. I have a lot of stuff. It's nearly the end. Here's mine. It doesn't have anything on it now. It's near the end of the month. And I try to write down things or goals of mine for the next month. And September is going to be a busy one. Getting closer to the holidays. Also wanted to do some vacation with my parents. I think we're going to try and squeeze in a wee little vacation into this month. I'm still trying to get prices for flights because flights apparently are supposed to be dropping in price because not enough people are flying. Both me and my parents are all vaccinated. We plan on going with full mask and wherever we're gonna go, we're gonna go somewhere like the Grand Canyon or something. So they have the planner and goal notebook. Do they? Let's look it up. I haven't seen it. I like taking notes. That's a lot more organized for me. And then just wiping them off whenever I'm done. You had a live stream last night. Yesterday was Tuesday. But the internet hicked up and it was a total fail. Dang, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Stream was fine with mine last night while it lasted. Happy birthday week again. Happy birthday week. It's your birthday week. Hey, happy birthday, Adam. Or week. Birthday week. Thanks. Sorry that internet hiccups. I don't know where you are, but is it raining where you are? I know the East Coast has a lot of rain this week. The Rocketbook Panda and the Rocketbook Fusion. Interesting. Panda. Oh, this is cool. Hey, look at this. Speaking of, I completely forgot they sent me one. I have one right here. I completely forgot I had this. We're going to save this for unboxing. I completely forgot they sent me this. Because it wasn't supposed to be like a demo. They just sent it to me because I mentioned it on the live stream. So thank you, Rocketbook. I didn't schedule this to be like an unboxing. But yeah, I have one. I was like, man, that looks familiar. I remember seeing that somewhere. But yeah, we have one. So we'll introduce this tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, man, that's cool. Is the live changing? Okay, good. I need something for a little bit more organization. I scribble down notes and stuff on my little pad, and that's been getting me by, but I completely forgot. Yeah, you're in Florida, that's right. Hot and humid. We were just talking about Florida and gators. I had a dream about my pet. My dog was still sitting outside getting attacked by a gator. Luckily, I live nowhere close to gators, hopefully. Also, our backyard's fully fenced in, so I don't have to worry about, hopefully. The only thing I have to worry about is hawks, but I think we are good to go in this area. So, least I haven't heard any reports. But we were talking about Florida and living in. Oh, here's back in. Living in Florida and gators, just kind of like, because we were talking about the Ring doorbell and somebody had a gator on their front porch here in chat, or a friend of theirs. It's like, holy cow, I could not imagine opening my front door and having a gator stare at me. Wouldn't like to do it. Gators can climb fences? No way. I always wanted to live in Florida, and I thought maybe that'd be a way. But man, that's scary. And they're fast on land too, aren't they? I don't think I can live in Florida anymore. Is Orlando safe, or is that not even safe? It's like the middle of the peninsula. Let me go close my door real fast so a gator doesn't walk in. I think he's inside. And there was a gator. Oh my gosh. A friend of mine posted a video of his friend sent him a pond behind his house. Not even safe with fences. I mean, if I had a fence, I'd probably, like, my idea of living in Florida, because we just went on vacation in June and we rented an Airbnb, and it was a really nice place. And they had a fence, but they also had a screen. So like it was enclosed. It was like a thick screen. So like flies and stuff couldn't get into the backyard. So I don't know if that's like a normal thing in Florida. But I can only imagine, because all it would take is a little bit of weight to push through that. Like it's not like so if they can climb the wooden fence and then push through the screen, I'd be freaked out, man. I would sell the house and be gone. But the house that we looked at, we were in the Airbnb, I was like, oh man, there would be no chance of a gator to get here. It's also in the middle of a neighborhood too, so it's like if it gets to my backyard without anybody seeing it, which I guess is possible. I don't know. Nature, man. I don't know if I can trust it. I could have sworn my puppy came in. I don't see him now. Well, we're almost done here, so I'll check on him in a minute. But yeah, hey, thanks for reminding me. I completely forgot we got this. So we have the Rocketbook Panda, and they have another pin in here too. Planner. I need that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. But yeah, we were talking about smart home stuff. Today is our smart home day of the week. A couple cool products. Some daily deals as well too. There's a smart desk if you guys are looking for a sit and stand desk. If you're working from home, I know one of my favorite features is being able to stand up whenever I feel like it. Like right now, I feel like just sitting. But after the stream or later on in the day, I'll raise my desk and just press the button and it goes up. You do have to kind of pre-plan your desk layout. So like what monitors are going to be, how long the cables are, and if you're going to put your desk on or your computer on the desk and how heavy that is. All that stuff kind of weighs into it as well too. So, but we were talking about thermostats as well too. So the Waze thermostat that they have is only $78, really good price, and I think this one's a good one to start with if you didn't want to spend a lot of money. Being able to adjust your thermostat by your voice through Alexa or Google Assistant, then these are in stock soon. So ordering it now guarantees that you'll get it whenever it comes in. But the one that I'm currently using is the Google Nest Learning Thermostat. This is, I feel like, one of the first smart home thermostats that have been available. Right now, it's a pretty decent price, $229. It is the best seller for home programmable thermostats. So if you're looking for a way to save money, go smart, make your thermostat smart, and then stay, in a comfortable temperature. Here it is. This is the answer. Same with this one as well too. The Waze one's really good. I'll link you guys this here in the chat. That way you guys can get it there as well. But the difference between the two, or the ones that we're looking at so far, the Google Nest thermostat is a learning thermostat, and what it does is it it finds an algorithm that best fits your lifestyle. So let's say you work 9 to 5, you leave the house and you're gone. You don't really want your temperature of your house to be 72 degrees for that 7 or 8 hours that you're away from home. So it figures out where you are based on the location, and then it turns that temperature off or fixes it. Hello, dear. Hey, A Square Cameron Gaming over on YouTube. Hello, welcome. What's up? But the Google Nest, what it does is it figures out where you are. It learns what temperature you like at what times of day based on your home activity, motion, things like that. It also has a motion sensor built into it. Whoa! I don't have notifications for, what are they called? They're not cheers. They're called super chats. But thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Greatly appreciate your first super chatter. Actually, second. But thank you. Oh, I do have notifications. There it is. Opie, thank you for the $1.99. Greatly appreciate it, man. Not needed or required, but hello. You don't have to pay for me to say hi to you. Welcome. We're just talking about tech products today. This is the Google Nest Learning Thermostat. I've used mine for a long time. From which company do you belong, dear? I'm from the U.S. I was technically born in Germany in a military base, but I mean, I'm still American. But yeah, from the U.S. Lived here all my life. Well, most of my life, so. But yeah. Welcome. What about yourself? Well, yeah, I get the extra on YouTube. So yeah, what about yourself? Where are you from? I've been using the Nest thermostat since it came out. This is the 3rd generation. I have the 1st generation, so I'm not really totally sure what the huge difference is between them. Because I plugged it up against the wall. It's connected, and it does the job. It just does it. I can go and manually change things, but it recognizes when I'm home, when I'm away from home. It kind of has a hard time right now because I'm home all the time. So I don't really have a way to actually save a whole bunch based on being away. But before, when I used to work in retail, in an office or a store, when I went away from home, then it turns the temperature to a less comfortable but more efficient temperature. And then before we get home, normally we get home around 8 o'clock, it'll have the house set to a comfortable temperature, 72 degrees or so, to have then. So, yeah. And I just wanted to donate. Hey, thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciate it. It's weird getting donations. It's been a very long time, so thank you very much. Really, really appreciate it. Hopefully I can entertain you for the next few minutes. We're not going to be live too long. And I think I lost my puppy. I need to go check and see if he's outside. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I might have locked him out. Chopper. Come on. I thought you came in. Sorry, Chopper. Oops. I accidentally left my dog out. He's okay now, though. He's good. You're from India. Your English is quite OSM. I don't know what awesome? We as Indian don't know English as good as you guys. Hey, well, thanks, man. Greatly appreciate it. I wish I knew another language. I need to just do it. Instead of waiting, I have no reason to not do it. I have all the time in the world now, and yeah. I do want to learn a few different languages. I want to learn Japanese and Korean, but also Spanish. So Japanese first, so I can watch anime in Japanese. Korean, because my wife is Korean. And I want to go to Korea. Is that MKBHD shirt? It is. Love the guy. Absolutely been a huge fan. I've met him once. He's really tall, very skinny at the time anyways. But yeah, absolutely love what he's done with YouTube. He's I say partially because I started YouTube before him. He just took off before me. So. But he's partially one of my inspirations. So, you've been at CES 2020. Nice. Yeah, it was CES 2015, 2014 is when I met him. I was too nervous to ask for a picture. I was too I would say not egoed. Like I just didn't want to be that guy to be like, hey, can I get a picture? You're tall. I'm tall. I'm almost as tall as him. I think he's like 6'6" or 6'7". But he's a little taller than me. So starstruck, yeah. Yeah, he sticks out. He sticks out in a group. So yeah, absolutely love his merch, and just picked it up actually. This is the second time I've worn it. Yeah, super cool guy. Him and a bunch of other YouTubers. I forget their names. Evan something and yeah, I forget the others. I forget a bunch of others' names. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, Lannister's in the end. I too, awesome. Hey, there you go. Welcome. But yeah. I want to go to CES this year. Actually, I'm not even sure if I can still register. I don't know if they're going to do one. CES 2022. Are they doing one? I usually get a registration invite. But CES was the first time I ever went to Vegas. Man, that was an experience. It is much bigger than it seems. I'm not too sure how it is, honestly, to be honest. I just know it's not good. I'm fully vaccinated, and my whole family's taken care of as well too. Everybody's healthy, and as much as you can do is really encourage your family to cover themselves. Yeah. Top everybody, Heather, hello, good morning. It's good to see you here on the Amazon side. Finally, not finally, it's your second day time. So, hey, welcome. Glad to have you. Welcome. Yeah, Square. Nothing I can do in my control, unfortunately, except for my part. I've done my part, or at least I try to. At least I still wear a mask anywhere I go, and I don't leave the house. Which, luckily, being an introvert, it's very easy to do. I don't mind ordering food. I don't like going out to restaurants. I did go to the movies yesterday, because that's an experience that I absolutely love. There was the theater was empty, luckily, so it was just me, and then there's another group that they were like two seats back, like rows back. So I feel like it was pretty safe. So tie jar. I wish I had like a. Oh, I do have something. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Tie Jar is in the chat. Welcome, good morning, hello, and welcome. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Today's ARC day for you. It's almost time for you to stream. You should be streaming actually right now, shouldn't you? But hello, welcome. You got your registration info for CS. Okay, well, I guess I need to look into that. I think I started to register and then the media stuff wasn't open yet. Media stuff is open. I'm looking at it now. Okay, cool. I guess I'll try to get that squared away. Hope it's not too late. I know it used to be like July was like the deadline. Oh no, yeah, it still says notify me when I can register for CES. I haven't got a notification yet. So, oh well. If I can't go, then it's fine. I don't really want to. I do want to because it's been a long time since I've been. But I've gone so much, it started to feel like the same stuff. But I think it'll probably be a little newer now. They announced must be vaxxed to attend in person. Awesome. Well, cool. I'm vaxxed, so I'm ready. I'm set. So cool. Hopefully it'll be a lot. Oh man, that'll be great if it's like, because the first time I went, it wasn't so packed, and then it started getting really packed. Hopefully it's not so packed. We get to spend time with vendors. Are you gonna have a booth? Are you gonna be at the booth for Anchor? Be kind of cool. I'd love to stop by. If I go, I'll be sure to let you know. But yeah, CES. Man, it's been a while. It has been a while. It's crazy because some of the stuff that I've seen like 5 years ago still isn't out. Like especially like in the automotive stuff, right? So it's it's like future of tech in some cases. TV stuff has come out, but like 8K, I remember seeing 8K back in like 2015. It looks different now. It looks a lot better now. I'm guessing they've fixed it and stuff. So, but yeah, I'll have to remind myself to. See if I can get set up and registered. Oops. But yeah, we were talking about the Wi-Fi thermostats. I haven't tried the Waze one. It has the same concept. So if you didn't want to spend $229 on the Google one, which is fine, I'm not sponsored by any of these products. So anything that you purchase here on Amazon does support me directly. I think this is a great price to get into smart home thermostats. So again, especially when you're talking about the temperatures going up right now and then about to change, like we're going to a season where it's going to get cold some nights and then hot some days, and you really want to be smart with how your HVAC is being used. This is the best entryway or best entry point to get into something like that. It also gives you you receive an energy savings. So it tells you tips based on your usage history. So you can say, open your windows instead of cooling. Turn your heat off while you're sleeping. Those types of things are oh, you can even apply it. Oh, you can even, that's really cool. It reminds you. That's something that the Nest thermostat does not do. It doesn't give you insights and tips. So that's actually really cool. That's super beneficial. But you can be surprised how much money you can save by just doing a few different things, by changing your thermostat when you're not home, and then having it come back on when you are home, and then turning off the AC when you're sleeping. Those types of things can really make a big difference in your AC bill. That'll $78. This will pay for itself in honestly probably 1 month if you use it right and you can schedule everything correctly. $78, $98. That's an easy savings right there. I had a roommate years ago that would turn the AC when it was like 62 degrees. That's crazy. Instead of opening a window. That's literally what windows are for. Like, you don't live in a closet, so I mean, I get the noise if there's like noise and stuff, but I mean, I love like when it rains. Oh, I love opening the windows when it rains. Hear that thunder come through, man, and just the rain petals just splattering. It's fantastic. My whole heating is so warped. It only measures the hallway, so when the hallway is nice and warm, the heating in the rest of that apartment won't turn on. Uh-oh, that's not good. Especially with the winter coming up. You also open a window when it rains. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely probably my favorite things. I wish it's supposed to rain today. Now it's okay. Now it's showing 82%. Okay. Or no, sorry, 30%. 82. 80% tomorrow. But yeah, it's supposed to rain in the next hour for 3 hours, and then it stops, and then it comes back on for another 3 hours. So who knows? I doubt it's even going to rain. Doesn't look like it is. But yeah, opening the window when it rains, beautiful. Yeah, it's also cooling. So especially if it's hot outside, it cools out the inside. So saves a lot of energy. I don't like running fans in my house though. That's one thing I'm not used to doing. I don't know. There's just something about pushing dry, because we have a humidity, and the fans for me at least, I don't know, it just feels weird. So I never use fans. I should. It saves more energy. Yeah. You just crank it up higher and it turns on, and it turns back on down when I like it. Oh no. It seems like it's overworking itself. There's something else that has to happen. But I mean, I guess that's the only way to make it work, right? It's crazy. I guess is your hallway, like, are all the doors closed in your hallway? I guess that's how I can envision. Because another thing, I don't have a hallway. Like my house is kind of like an open floor plan. So like the living room is connected to each room, and then we have a basement. So that's interesting. But yeah, these are very inexpensive, and you can control. So Tyjar, if you wanted to, you can control the thermostat by your voice. You can be lazy. You can stay cuddled up under bed, and you can just muffle under your sheets to yell. You can yell at your Alexa and say, turn the AC to, I don't know what you measure in Celsius, don't you? What's a comfortable temperature in Celsius? 30? What is 30 degrees Celsius? 30 degrees. Oh, that's hot. 20, 10, 20, 22, 22 degrees Celsius. Only connected to the front door and a fuse box. Yeah, that's a terrible position to have that. 22. Okay, 22. You can yell and tell it to make it 22. Lexi, hey. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. Get some fireworks for you. We're just talking about smart home stuff. This Waze thermostat. Actually, where'd it go? Here it is. It's actually a really good deal compared to, I have the Google Nest thermostat, this learning thermostat. The real difference between the two that I could see is the Nest thermostat has some features where it can track where your location is based on your smartphone, and you can have it you can have it change the temperature as you're getting closer to your home, based on like your normal traffic. So like, it's really cool. I look at my phone sometimes and it'll tell me my traffic distance through Google to my home. I'm not going home, but like I'm leaving, let's say like Walmart or something, but I'm going somewhere else. It gives me automatically like my time of destination to my home. It's kind of cool. So it uses that same technology that connects to this Google Nest thermostat to see, okay, Trey is at Walmart. He'll be home in 15 minutes. Let's change the temperature to this or X if he starts heading this location. So it'll do stuff like that. But you can schedule, of course, as well too. But the Waze will work very similarly. You can control it with your app on your phone. You can receive, this is really cool. You can receive energy saving tips based on your usage, which I think that's awesome. But you can also just manually control everything as well too. So very easy to adjust and keep it in there. So I have a YouTube channel about fireworks. Funny story. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Hey, and Adam, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I checked out your videos. Last time I looked at it was right before the 4th of July, and perfect time for fireworks, right? There's never a bad time for fireworks. So used to do that is when I go to college. I was in college. You could be home right now in 1 hour. Like, yo, I wish. That's kind of funny. But yeah, I remember I looked up your video. There's some things that I learned. Like the heavier the fireworks doesn't mean it's gonna be like really like explosive. They pack it with clay, which is so interesting. I never thought about it. I also don't buy fireworks, so I'm the lucky one that gets to just watch. I don't really like lighting fireworks either, because I've had not a huge bad experience, but I've seen bad things happen from fireworks and things that can go wrong. So I tend to stay back and just watch from a safe distance. That, and I really don't feel like cleaning up fireworks out of my backyard. So I'll watch my neighbors. I'll go to the fairgrounds and watch people light theirs from the safety of my car. And yeah, it's a lot more fun that way. But if I ever do buy fireworks, I will know heavier fireworks, doesn't mean that it's more expensive or more fireworks out of it. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you as well on YouTube. I'm pretty sure. I have no idea how to look it up though. I don't remember that your YouTube channel name. Oh. My iCloud is paused. That's fine. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed something out of today's live stream. Hopefully you followed and enjoyed or was inspired by one of the topics that we talked about today. We talked about a bunch of different things out of today's products. Have a good day. Hey, you too, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. We demoed. Did we have a demo today? We didn't really have a demo today. No. We did talk about the standing desk that's on sale as a deal of the day. It's it's $200. So a sub $200 standing desk, which is fantastic, especially if you work from home. It gives you the ability to stand up, let the blood flow. Gives you, lets your back rest from, sitting all day. So instead of sitting for 8 or 10 hours, or if you're a gamer, you could stand in game. But if you want to sit, you can just press a button and it sits. That's pretty cool. We also talked about the Tile wallet tracker. We also talked about the Wi-Fi adapter as well too. Right, John, take it easy. Hey, you too, man. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Greatly appreciate it. But guys, if you have any questions, or feel free to hit me up on all my social medias. Everything's down here. Everything's /topic tech. And we'll be live again probably this afternoon. I want to say this afternoon we'll be live again. But if not, we'll be live again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, just like as always, talking about tech products. So we have a cool new tech product to demo tomorrow from Rocketbook. I completely forgot they sent this to us. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Deuces. Pew, 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 pew.